Hi everyone, this is Krista George from Positive Conception. So today I just kind of wanted to walk you through this idea of climbing out of the rabbit hole. So in this idea, we're kind of looking at how you can kind of get back to yourself while going through infertility. So oftentimes, we lose ourselves. Infertility becomes so overwhelming, and I just wanted to give you a few kind of different tips and walk you through this concept on how you can really get back to yourself and living a better life. So first off is the concept of courage. So with courage, what we're kind of getting at is to have the courage to recognize any possibility that might come up. So going through infertility, we all have this idea originally that, we're going to conceive naturally. There's not going to be any issues. But once we start getting into that struggle and, infertility is kind of coming up into our lives, there's this possibility that, we might need to get assisted help through a fertility clinic, or we might not actually conceive on our own, and we're looking at adoption and things like that. So the first thing is really about courage, just to have this recognition and, accept all possibilities and be okay with that, because it really could be a reality in our lives. So one thing I want you to do really quick, just to kind of do this, is just to kind of close your eyes, take some deep breaths, and really, start thinking of all the outcomes that could happen, and just kind of, breathe that in and then release it. Release, the stress of these possibilities being in your life, and, just being okay with that. So that would kind of be the first step or little tip that I had, is just, realize that these things can happen and be okay with that idea. So the second one is change. So with the idea of change, what we're looking at is really changing our mindset, changing our perception of ourself and our self-worth, which is really, can kind of go downhill a lot of the time when we're dealing with infertility. So my tip to kind of help change your mindset is going to be positive affirmations. So I want you right now to think of one or two really great positive affirmations that'll help you to kind of change your mindset and help you to feel better about yourself. It might be something like, I'm worthy of becoming a mother, my body is healthy and able to conceive, something to that effect. But think about it in your own situation. What's applicable to you? And then once you have those positive affirmations, say it to yourself once, twice, 5 times a day, every day, or, 5 days, just as long as, you need that. And that's going to be really important, and it's going to help you to change your mindset and change your perception of yourself. So yeah, second tip is positive affirmations. So the third concept is confidence. And confidence is all about getting back to yourself, getting back to living the life that you enjoy. So with confidence, what I want you to do is make a list. Pull out a pen and paper right now. You can hit pause, or you can write it after this. But write down things that you love doing. What were your favorite hobbies? Are you doing those now, or have you put them to the wayside? And when you're writing out this list, start doing these things again. Get back to doing what you enjoy doing. You don't have to put these things aside. By implementing these things back into your life, you're going to start feeling happier again. Happier is going to be lowering your stress, and it's going to help you in the long run, but it's just going to make you feel better about yourself. So it might be reading a book, it could be drawing, it could be going out for walks. By all means, go get an adult coloring book. They're all the rage now, and apparently really great for stress relief. So pull out your crayons and start coloring. So if you're doing these things, if you're going through your courage, change, confidence, the really tenets of this positive conception idea, what we're trying to get to in the end is really improving our self-value. So when I'm saying self-value, what I'm trying to get at is that, just feeling that you're enough, you are worthy, and you should just be happy with being you. We can't base our own worth on whether we have that baby or not. You might conceive next month, you might take 2 years, you might never conceive. And if that's the case, we can't feel like we're not worthy of being happy and living our lives. We can't base it on that. So you really have to have this really strong sense of yourself and be okay with that. So that's really what I want to have you get out of this the most, is just feeling again that self-value. And I hope you can take these tips and really run with them and, you know, start shifting your mindset a little bit and getting back to who you were. So this has been Krista from Positive Conception, and I will talk to you again soon.